Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be 10 ways to look and feel your best. Things you can implement into your lifestyle right now to literally glow up, feel better, look better. I want to start making these videos on my channel because I just feel like a little love, a little girl talk goes a very long way. And think of it like we're sisters and I'm here and we're just talking, and that's what I want our relationship to be. So if that's what you want it to be, hello, sis. I thought I should set the scene with some flowers and candles and just make it super romantic. So let's get right on into the video. So tip number one is taking care of your skin. And honestly, it doesn't matter how many cosmetic procedures you get done, you know, fillers and Botox, if you're not taking care of your skin. And I know our skin has been going through hell lately with, you know, the lockdown and all that stuff, stress, that time of the month. Like, it's hard sometimes, but just doing simple things like washing your face in the morning and night with a cleanser and moisturizing every single day, putting on, you know, a nice lip balm that actually hydrates your lip. Things like this can actually change your whole skin and make sure that you look your best and feel your best. Your skin is going to show how you feel on the inside, outside, whether you're eating bad, or if you're not having enough water, or if you're not exfoliating, or if you don't have a skincare routine that you're sticking to. I suggest getting a skincare routine and, you know, getting into the groove of it and doing it as something that makes you feel good every single day, a regimen if you must. That brings me into today's sponsor for this video, which is Teami, and they came out with an amazing mask. It is their detox mask, and this pulls all the toxins, all the blockage, everything from my skin. So my skin has been not the greatest. I have a lot of blackheads right here in the T-zone, which I'm sure we all kind of suffer with, but this mask is so good at getting rid of any impurities. It is a clay-based mask, so it pulls out all of that dirt and debris and all that sort of stuff that's stuck on your face and literally just smooths it, perfects it. Clay masks are really good at that, and this one in particular has been my favorite. I've been using it for over 2 weeks now, and I can tell you guys this is one of the most strongest, best masks that I've used to smooth my skin and get my skin ready for me to feel good and look good. Because honestly, doing a mask like this at night, having your candles on, having a glass of wine, and just enjoying yourself is a form of self-care, and this thing is magic. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it while I talk a little bit more about it, and then we'll move on to the next points and we can just mask up together. I love the consistency of it. It's super thick, and this brush that it comes with applies it so nicely, and it actually has a really nice relaxing smell as well, which I enjoy for all my masks. So I'm sure, like a lot of us, you know, I've been experiencing a lot of blemishes, like I have one right there, and a lot of just like blackheads and just like not really the greatest skin during lockdown. And I found that using this mask has really like pulled out all that gunk out of my face. Usually I get blackheads like in this area, like on my nose, so I love focusing on that. And if you don't want to go ahead and put the mask all over your face, say you have like a pimple or a blemish, or you just want to mask up on your T-zone, you are more than welcome to just put it in one spot. Let's normalize not having to put a mask all over our faces. Like, you can literally put it wherever you need it, you know? I always make sure I go like this and put it on right there, because Lord, I have like whiteheads there, and this mask, whenever I put it on, you can like see at the end all the stuff that it's like sucked out and removed, and it's so satisfying. Not like that, but how satisfying things usually go. And I just want to mention, even though this mask is really strong, it's made out of all natural ingredients, so your skin's not going to turn red or react in a strange way. Brush also makes it so easy to put on, like life-changing. I don't like to use like my hands with like wet stuff. I don't know, I have like that kind of problem that I just don't enjoy that. If you find that you get texture and stuff, this mask is really good for texture because it just smooths out the skin. And this is like the kind of mask that I would wear if I was like inviting my friends over, because it's one that actually works. I know there's a lot like hydration masks and things like that. I feel like those are nice and like kind of relaxing, but this is the kind of mask that actually will like show you results. Let me put my hair back. I actually saw a lot of other girls using this mask, and I was so interested in trying it, so I'm so glad that they reached out to me and that we're working together, because this product works, y'all. Okay, so that's my mask. I love the smell, I love the feeling. It does get fairly hard on your face because it does fully dry. So we're gonna put this away, and this is an amazing product. I highly recommend this. Thank you to Teami for sponsoring this video, and let's continue the rest of the video with my mask on and get into the 9 other ways that you can look and feel your best right now. Okay guys, the second way you can look and feel your best right now is by drinking water. I know you guys have heard this a million times before, drinking water, like everyone's sick of hearing it, but do it. Get a big water bottle. I have one right here, and I just love to fill it up every single day and every single night and leave it beside my bed. I have a few variations of this water bottle, but it's just nice because if you're thirsty at all, you can chug a big glass of water. I recommend having at least a glass of water before you go to bed, and then first thing in the morning, just take a sip. I don't really get thirsty in the morning, but I like to take a sip because I like feels really good. You can literally feel it in your stomach, and that's just gonna flush out all the toxins in your body. It's gonna hydrate you. It's gonna be good for your skin, your hair, your nails, and your whole entire body. Literally, you need water to survive, so why not drink it as much as you can? Obviously, don't overdo it. But with that being said, you know, have your glass of wine. Have stuff that makes you feel good too. Like, don't just stick to just water. You can cut out like pop, juice, things like that. But I mean, if you want a glass of wine or a glass of juice like once every week, like do that. Do that for you. It's all about like mental health, balance, and just doing things that make you happy. Number 3 is socializing. I know not a lot of people like to socialize, myself included, but I always try to force myself to do some sort of social interaction at least once every 2 weeks. I'm really close with my family, so I always end up having social interactions with them, even though it's not like friends. You can have social interactions with literally anybody, but it feels so good afterwards, especially when you're with the right people. It feels like like a part of you feels relieved, especially if it's like girl time. Like whenever I hang out with my one girlfriend, she and me, oh my god, her and I have so much fun together, and we do nothing. We just chill in my room, we have a glass of wine, we just talk, we laugh, and we literally just have the best time ever. And you can like make a little charcuterie board, do whatever makes you happy. If you don't like going out to the club, you can do other things. There's a million things you can do. If you don't want to go out to restaurants, you can cook meals at home, have some people over, and that's your social time. You need social time to feel connected to the world, and you feel so much better afterwards. So I highly recommend being social. Number 4 is looking your best, and I don't just mean your skin, I mean your outfit, your clothes. If you want to put on some makeup, you don't have to put on, you know, layers of makeup if you don't feel like it, but if you do feel like it, you should be able to. Doing your hair, brushing your hair in the morning, make sure you brush your teeth every single day. Just little reminders, and when you look good, you literally feel so good and on top of the world. So that's something that I highly recommend. Honestly, when I get ready and I go to work versus when I don't really get ready and I go to work, my whole day changes. Like my whole mentality changes, and just the way that I carry myself, the way that I feel on the inside, the way that I make other people feel, it's completely different. So I highly recommend, you know, dressing up nicely and just presenting yourself in a manner that really represents who you truly are. The 5th tip is going outside. I know not a lot of people like going outside. Hey, I'm one of them, but going outside and just breathing the fresh air feels so good, especially when you're not outside for a while. And I know because of lockdown, like there's literally nowhere to go, but things are starting to open up again. And even just going around like the block for a little walk with your friends or by yourself, putting in your AirPods feels so good. And it's freezing here where I'm from, so it's not like the funnest thing to do in the winter, but you can like throw on your coat, put on a few layers, take your music, maybe walk to a little convenience store, grab yourself like a snack or a drink, and come back, and it feels like you've done something that day, versus when you're just inside all day, you get really cooped up. I remember when I had the Rona, I was inside for like 6 days straight, and when I finally was outside in a car going through a drive-through like a week later, I was like, whoa, this is the outside world. What the heck? It's insane. So make sure you take care of yourself and go outside. A breath of fresh air will do you so good. The next tip is to have a routine. So this is something that highly successful people have. It's a routine. So kind of like what you do. Obviously, if you're not the most like organized person and you like to kind of not have a routine sometimes, that's fair too. But having a routine for most of your days will help you get so much done. And it's just so successful. Like being able to know that you're getting things done, checking them off your list, waking up, having breakfast, brushing your teeth, doing a mini workout, taking a shower, getting some actual like maybe schoolwork done, or really anything will just make sure that you get so much stuff done and make you feel so successful and so productive. Even simple acts like setting your alarm and just waking up and showering will make you feel so much more confident and like reliable, and I just love that feeling, and it makes me feel so good when I actually get stuff done. So having a routine is amazing. The next tip is eating well. Make sure you're eating well. This can be whole foods. Try to get as many whole foods in your diet as you can. Of course, course, it's all about balance. So if you want to have some junk food, if you want to have fast food, like as a cheat meal once a week, that's totally cool. That's healthy, that's balanced. But make sure that you are eating whole foods or trying to eat like good foods, foods with protein, carbs, fat. Like there is nothing that's the enemy, just foods that you know are good. Put them inside you because your body's a temple. You got it. The next tip is to treat yourself. Treating yourself is so important, and this can come in many forms, whether that be treating yourself to a massage, treating yourself to a chocolate bar, treating yourself to a snack, treating yourself to, you know, really anything. Maybe you want to get yourself a facial from a spa and you want to pay a little bit of money. I mean, treating yourself is so important because you should feel like your own priority. Whatever anyone else can do, you should be able to do that for yourself. Like you shouldn't rely on other people to be like, I can't wait till, you know, he or she gets me this, and like I'm gonna be so happy, like they should do that for me. Do everything for yourself that you expect of other people, and I promise you, you will appreciate when other people do it for you so much more. And in a way, you will kind of not, because you'll be like, well, I can do it for myself too, which is kind of nice, because you should be able to do it for yourself and you shouldn't have to wait for anyone else to bring you anything or do anything for you. But treat yourself. Trust me, it feels so good to be your own priority, as you should. The next tip is to be kind to yourself. Honestly, it's a hard life. There's ups and downs, and the most important thing is be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for what you did. When you constantly think about it, you're like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Let it go. Forgive yourself. You are a classy person. You are a wonderful person. You are an amazing person. And everyone has their, you know, kind of reasons to judge themselves. So don't be someone who's judging yourself when everyone else is judging you and everyone else is judging each other. Like, just be non-judgmental. Be so kind to yourself. Treat yourself with love and compassion, and just treat yourself like you would treat, you know, your own kid or your best friend, because you are really your own kid and your best friend, if anyone is. I don't know if that made sense, but you know what I mean. Just be kind to yourself. I promise you'll feel so loved and so confident and so put together, and you'll just feel amazing, and you deserve it. So don't let anyone tell you that you don't deserve that. Look how nicely this mask is like drying up. The last tip that I have is to be positive. I know it's easy to get sucked into the negativity in this world, but try to be positive. Do things that make you happy, whether that be yoga, meditation, going for a walk, hanging out with your friends. Just be positive and have a positive outlook on life, and romanticize little things like making your coffee in the morning, or taking a shower with some like jazz music playing, or listening to a podcast while you're driving. Just romanticize those little things and look at everything with a positive outlook, because I'm telling you guys, mindset literally changes how you feel about absolutely everything, and can take you from like being a miserable, mad person, which sometimes I can get like that, to all of a sudden being this like vibrant ray of sunshine that everybody wants to be around. And honestly, there's no better feeling than that, because you're doing it for yourself. Guys, so this mask is definitely drying. I absolutely am obsessed with this mask. I don't really love scents that much when it comes to like face products, but I definitely do love this scent. It's very refreshing and light and sweet. I'm gonna wait for it to fully dry down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wash it with some lukewarm water, and then I'll show you guys my skin when I'm back. Okay guys, I just removed the mask, and literally look at my skin. It feels so clean. I haven't applied any moisturizer or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, but literally just look how clean and fresh it looks. Now would be a really good time to like put on makeup if I wanted to, because literally my skin is so soft and it just feels so good, and it doesn't burn your eyes when you're washing it off. Like, it's literally the perfect mask ever. So if you're looking for a nice face mask that actually works, I'm confident in my opinion that it literally is one of the best masks that I've used. So yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. The links will be down below, and I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.